Have you ever paused to consider how much meaningful time might still lie ahead after the age of 70? It's a question most people avoid, yet it's a crucial one. Once we cross into our 70s, time starts to feel different. Each moment carries more weight. Each decision echoes louder. We begin to realize that it's not just about adding years to our life, but about adding life to our years. Some people over 70 seem to defy expectations. They're energetic, mentally agile, and full of purpose. Others, sadly, begin to slow down. They face frequent health issues, lose interest in things they once loved, and feel like time is slipping away. So what separates these two groups? Is it just luck? Genetics? Or is there something deeper, specific indicators that hint at how well we're aging and how long we might continue to thrive? The truth is, your body is always talking to you. It's giving off subtle, but powerful signs that can forecast how well you're aging. These aren't myths or old wives' tales. They're scientifically backed, research-based indicators, studied by doctors and gerontologists over decades. In this extended guide, we'll break down 7 surprising signs of longevity after age 70. For each, we'll go beyond surface-level advice. You'll hear real-life stories, see the science behind the signs, and most importantly, learn what you can start doing right now to increase your odds of a long, healthy, fulfilling life. So, grab a cup of tea or take this on your next walk. Let's explore these vital signs of aging well together. Sign number 1, your walking speed. Let's begin with one of the most underrated indicators of health: how fast you walk. This might seem like a minor detail, but walking speed is one of the most accurate predictors of overall health in older adults. In fact, geriatricians often call it the 6th vital sign. Why? Because walking involves multiple systems working in harmony. Your muscles, heart, lungs, joints, balance, and even your brain. Real-life story. Meet Harold, a 74-year-old retired firefighter from Vermont. Every morning, without fail, Harold heads out for a brisk 45-minute walk. He credits this daily ritual for helping him manage his blood pressure and keeping his mind clear. "Walking is my meditation," he says. At his last physical, his doctor told him his cardiovascular health was closer to that of a man 20 years younger. On the flip side is Frank, also 74, a former accountant. Frank used to walk regularly but slowly began cutting back. "I was always tired," he says. "I thought it was just part of getting older." But his declining pace wasn't just fatigue. It was his body warning him about underlying issues. Within a year, Frank had a minor stroke. He's now rebuilding his strength with short walks each day. The takeaway: walking speed reflects vitality. Studies show that faster walkers in their 70s and 80s tend to live longer and have fewer disabilities. Action steps: aim for at least 30 minutes of walking a day. Even if it's slow at first, consistency matters. Use walking poles or shoes with strong support if you have joint issues. Incorporate hills or varied terrain to gently challenge your endurance. Sign number 2, grip strength. How strong is your handshake? It might sound trivial, but grip strength is one of the most reliable indicators of your overall muscle health and your future resilience. When your grip starts to weaken, it can signal the onset of sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss. More importantly, studies link weak grip strength with higher risks of disability, hospitalization, and even death. Real-life story. Consider Dolores, 78, a retired pottery instructor in New Mexico. She still throws clay on her wheels several times a week. "It's not just about making pots," she laughs. "It's about staying strong." Then there's Walter, 80, who recently started struggling to open jars and button shirts. He hadn't noticed the decline in strength until a minor fall left him unable to get up on his own. That incident led him to join a local senior strength training class. 6 months later, his grip strength and confidence have improved dramatically. Action steps: use hand grips or squeeze a tennis ball daily. Practice opening jars or doing small hand weight exercises. Don't ignore difficulty with daily tasks. It's a sign to start strengthening. Sign number 3, your balance. Try this. Stand on one foot for 10 seconds. Did you wobble or tip over? Balance isn't just about coordination. It's a key signal of brain health, nervous system function, and muscle integrity. A decline in balance can be one of the earliest indicators of neurological issues. Real-life story. Meet Nancy, a 73-year-old who practices Tai Chi in the park every morning with a local group. Her movements are slow, steady, and focused. She credits her excellent balance to this routine. "I haven't had a fall in over a decade," she says proudly. Meanwhile, George, 77, took a tumble reaching for a box on a high shelf. "It scared me," he admits. Since then, he's installed grab bars in his bathroom and started daily balance exercises like heel-to-toe walking. Action steps. Try single leg stands for 10 seconds per leg, a few times a day. Practice heel-to-toe walking along a hallway. Consider yoga or Tai Chi for full body balance improvement. Sign number 4, sleep quality. Sleep isn't a luxury. It's a foundational pillar of health, especially after 70. Your body repairs itself during deep sleep. Poor sleep has been linked to memory issues, weakened immunity, high blood pressure, and even Alzheimer's. Real-life story. Helen, 76, once struggled with insomnia for years. "I thought I'd never sleep through the night again," she says. With the help of a sleep clinic, she learned the importance of shutting off screens an hour before bed and getting sunlight in the morning. Now, she sleeps 7 to 8 hours most nights and feels 10 years younger. Compare that to Tom, 75, who brushes off his 4 a.m. wake-ups. "I just nap during the day," he shrugs. But chronic fragmented sleep is affecting his focus and memory. His doctor is now evaluating him for sleep apnea. Action steps. Keep a regular sleep schedule. Limit caffeine afternoon. Get sunlight in the morning to reset your circadian rhythm. Sign number 5, appetite and eating habits. Do you still enjoy your meals? Are you eating enough? Loss of appetite in older adults can be a subtle warning sign of illness, depression, or nutritional deficiencies. It also leads to unintentional weight loss, which can increase frailty. Real-life story. Margaret, 80, still enjoys cooking Sunday dinners for her family. Her hearty vegetable soups and grilled fish keep her strong and surrounded by loved ones. Contrast that with Susan, 74, who lost her appetite and 15 pounds over a year. "Food just didn't taste good anymore," she says. Tests revealed early kidney disease, and dietary changes help stabilize her condition. Action steps. Eat smaller, frequent meals if large ones feel overwhelming. Focus on protein-rich foods like eggs, beans, or lean meats. Consider seeing a nutritionist if you notice sudden weight loss. Sign number 6, your response to stress. How do you handle stress now compared to when you were younger? Chronic stress leads to chronic inflammation, one of the root causes of nearly every age-related disease. Real-life story. Richard, 76, used to react to stress with anger and insomnia. After a mild heart attack, he began journaling and practicing meditation. "It changed my life," he says. "I sleep better and my blood pressure's down." Meanwhile, John, 77, holds everything in. He rarely talks about his worries and recently started experiencing chest pains. His doctor is helping him explore healthy emotional outlets. Action steps. Try deep breathing exercises or meditation apps. Talk with a friend, therapist, or support group. Find hobbies that bring joy and reduce tension. Sign number 7, social connections. Humans are wired for connection. Loneliness, especially after retirement or the loss of a spouse, is a major risk factor for early death, equal to smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Real-life story. Eleanor, 78, hosts a weekly book club. "It's my lifeline," she says. "We laugh, we debate, we support each other." On the other hand, Barbara, 79, stopped reaching out after her husband passed away. Months of isolation led to depression. With her daughter's help, she now attends a local art class and feels alive again. Action steps. Call one friend or family member daily. Join a local senior group or hobby class. Volunteer. It's one of the best ways to build meaningful bonds. Final thoughts. What these signs really mean. Let's recap. These 7 signs, walking speed, grip strength, balance, sleep, Eating habits, stress response, and social connection are far more than checkboxes. They are windows into your body's future. They tell a story. But here's the best part. These signs aren't just diagnostic, they're dynamic. You can improve every single one of them. Every walk you take, every laugh you share, every night of restful sleep, it all adds up. So ask yourself, which sign resonated with you most today? And more importantly, what small change can you start making today that your future self will thank you for? Remember, it's never too late to take charge of your health. Your best years can still be ahead. Make every day count. What if turning 70 wasn't the beginning of decline, but the beginning of a new, powerful chapter in life? A chapter where clarity, resilience, joy, and meaning come into sharper focus. In a world that too often views aging as a quiet fade into the background, this compelling and deeply human script challenges that narrative. It invites us to pause and consider how much life, real life, rich, vibrant, soulful life, might still lie ahead after the age of 70, combining science, storytelling, and soul. This guide explores what it truly means to live well as we grow older. Drawing on extensive research from gerontology, longevity studies, and psychology, it identifies 7 crucial signs that go beyond superficial metrics and delve into the heart of what makes us strong, alive, and connected in our later years. Each sign, walking speed, grip strength, balance, sleep quality, appetite, stress response, and social connection, functions not only as a physical or emotional marker, but as a metaphor for deeper themes of vitality, independence, and the human spirit. These are not just boxes to tick off at the doctor's office. They're daily reflections of how engaged we are with the world around us and the life within us. Real stories, real people. What sets this guide apart is its vivid storytelling. You'll meet real people like Harold, a 74-year-old retired firefighter whose brisk morning walks are more than exercise. They're a ritual of renewal and clarity that has kept his heart young and his mind sharp. Dolores, a pottery instructor at 78 who still crafts by hand and whose grip strength is matched only by her artistic passion and zest for life. Nancy, who found balance in her body and soul through Tai Chi in the park, proving that slow, deliberate movements can lead to profound stability and confidence. Margaret, 80, whose joyful Sunday family dinners are not just meals, but rituals of love, nourishment, and connection that keep her strong both physically and emotionally. Eleanor, who found community and laughter through her weekly book club, discovering that social connection is not a luxury, but a lifeline for longevity. Each of these stories is a lens through which the signs of healthy aging become not just informative, but deeply moving. They remind us that the body, even in its 7th or 8th decade, is remarkably adaptable, and the human spirit, perhaps even more so. Science you can feel. Behind each story is science, clear research-backed evidence that these signs are predictive, powerful, and most importantly, changeable. You'll learn that walking speed isn't just about mobility. It's an integrated indicator of your cardiovascular, neurological, and muscular systems. Grip strength isn't just about opening jars. It can predict everything from fall risk to long-term survival. Sleep isn't just rest. It's the nightly repair shop for your brain, heart, and immune system. Appetite changes can point to nutrient deficiencies or emerging health issues long before they become emergencies. Balance isn't just about avoiding falls. It's about brain-body harmony and confidence in every step you take. Your stress response can either be a silent killer or a window into emotional regulation that protects your heart and immune system. Social connection is more protective than almost any medication. Isolation kills, connection heals. Each section doesn't just explain what matters, it explains why it matters, and how you can take realistic steps to improve every single area, no matter where you are starting from. Practical and empowering action steps. Alongside these heartfelt stories and scientific insights are practical, doable action steps. Whether it's learning how to test your own walking speed, trying a simple grip strengthening routine, or beginning a daily sleep ritual, these actions are accessible, compassionate, and customizable. You're not expected to overhaul your life in one day, but you're shown how small, intentional steps can compound into major, life-extending improvements. Whether it's standing on one leg for 10 seconds a day, walking for just 20 minutes around the block, reaching out to an old friend for a phone call, joining a local Tai Chi or yoga class, keeping a gratitude journal for just 5 minutes a day. These daily practices build a lifestyle that supports long-term health, emotional well-being, and a sense of control over your future. A message of hope, purpose, and possibility. At its heart, this script is a celebration of the human journey after 70. It rejects the myth that aging is only about loss. Instead, it suggests that aging can be about gaining wisdom, perspective, time for yourself, deeper relationships, and a renewed appreciation for the simple, meaningful things in life. It offers not just information, but inspiration. It speaks directly to the reader, reminding them that every step forward, no matter how small, is a rebellion against stagnation and a declaration of hope. This is not a script about merely surviving. It's about thriving. It's about choosing vitality, engagement, and meaning. It's about tuning into the messages your body sends you and choosing to respond with care and purpose. Whether you're in your 70s, 80s, or even 90s, the road ahead can still be paved with health, joy, and discovery. This guide shows you how, and more importantly, it reminds you why it matters.